traffic jam, and lean out to the person next to me and say, "Excuse me, it's for you." My children have grown up, in a sense, in a different way with the telephone than I did. I've actually, over the years, watched my children, who are not children any longer, young adults. I've watched the hand become an extension of the phone, or the phone become an extension of the hand. It is extraordinary, the need to talk on the telephone all the time. When they were younger, I would take them to school. For example, my daughter Jane. I would take her to school in the morning. And not only would I take her to school in the morning, but I'd take all her friends to school in the morning as well. There was Belinda from next door. And then there was Melissa from 2 doors down. And then there was Alexander from somewhere else down the road. And they never stopped talking. I would just pick them up and go, "Hello, Belinda. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Melissa. And we all get in the car. And for 40 minutes, we just drive across London, and they were all the four of them. Verbal diarrhea pouring in torrents out of all that. And then I would drop them at school, still talking. I'd leave them there for 6 hours, knowing they were going to talk to each other for 6 hours. I'd pick them up, they'd still be talking. Back in the car across London. I'd drop them off. "Goodbye, Belinda. Bye, Jane. Bye, Alexander. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Jane. Jane would go into the house. I'd park the car. I'd go into the house. She's on the phone. "Who are you talking to?" "Belinda. Belinda lives next fucking door." Phone and the way it affects our lives. I have a son, my youngest son now is 21 years of age. Now, I'm not a father anymore to him. I'm a personal answering service. I spend my life answering the phone for him. I mean, we'll both be in the same room and the phone will ring. And he won't get up and answer it. I'll get up and answer it. And it's for him. And I say, "It's for you. Why didn't you answer it?" He said, "I thought it was for you." No, in your mind's eye, see the house I live in. I live in a house, 3 stories, 3 floors. The phone is on the ground floor. My son lives in a converted attic at the very top of the house. So I'm sitting there, whatever I'm doing, and the phone will ring. It's for Edward. So I go to the bottom of the stairs, and I stand there and I go, "Edward! Edward! Phone! Edward!" So I go up to the first landing. "Edward! Edward!" Now, all my neighbors know Edward is wanted on the phone. I go to the second floor. "Edward! Get off phone, you deaf dickhead!" Now, not only do all the neighbors know that Edward's wanted on the phone, the whole neighborhood, everybody in my whole area knows Edward is wanted on the telephone, except Edward. He doesn't know. I go up to the top of the house. The door is locked. I kick it. I'm a ranting, demented beetroot now. Frothing on a... Edward! I open the door. He's lying on his bed, with bloody earphones on, his eyes closed, jigging away to the music. I stand over the bed. "Edward! Edward! Edward!" Nothing. I grab him by the leg. By now, I'm totally out of breath. He says, "What?" I go, "Telephone." And he goes, "Thanks, Dad," and pisses off downstairs. What is it with young men, especially? Up to 18 years of age, for most of them, they learn to speak English perfectly. They could speak perfect English. "Hello, how are you? Good afternoon. Had a very nice day today." Then when they get to be 18, their brains become hemorrhoids. that ability to speak the language goes. They become Neanderthal men. They begin. I mean, I watched them walk down the road. I sit at home. Edward's friends are always ringing. I pick up the phone. Hello. Hello. What is this, a yodeling competition? Apart from proving to me the ability that you have of saying, hello, what do you want? What? I'm sorry. What are you saying? Are you saying? Fine, I know you're saying it, but what does mean? It means. But could you look? I'm sorry about this. You know, just bear with me. Be patient, please. Could you just do it a little bit more slowly so I can try and comprehend, right? I hear myself going. I think, what in the name of Christ is he talking about? And then I think, wait a second. It's Ed. Maybe. My son's name is Edward. Maybe they call him Ed. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he's saying, is Ed in? And I just try it. I say, did you say, is Ed in? No, you didn't say, is Ed in, dickhead. You said, no, he's not. And it's true, I think they have this need to repeat everything you say. He's not in. No, he's not in. He's out. No. Yes, he's out. If he's not in, he's out. I know it's very difficult to understand that, but when you're out, it means you're not in. Or whether you're in, you're not out. It doesn't make any difference. All right? He's not here. No, he's not here. He's gone out. When did he go out? What? When did he go out? I don't know when he went out. When did he come back? I don't know when he's coming back. When did he go? I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went, when he's coming back. I'm his father. I'm a geriatric old fart who knows nothing. And then he'll say to me, when he comes back? I said, what? When he comes back? And I said, when he comes back? Yeah, when he comes back. When you say that, nya ring. What? Nya ring. Nya. You want me to say to my son, when he comes home, ring? All right, I'll do that. Thank you. Been nice talking to you. And when my son comes home, I say to him, I say, hey, Edward. Ring. And he knows who I'm talking about. Not only that, but I'll make up a whole conversation. And I'll say, he said, and my son will say, what time? Now, what's actually happened? There's an engineer working for Bell Telephones who's probably worked out, has solved the answer to all these domestic problems. As you know, that telephones now are not confined to making the one sound, like ring, 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 ring. Telephones today can make a variety of sounds. They can go, making all sorts of sounds. And he's probably worked out the best answer to this is for each and every one of the individual members of the family to have their own sound. And you'd activate the sound by having the same number, the same one collective home number, and give an added digit to every member of the family. For example, my number would be my number plus 1, because I pay for the bastard, so I might as well have it. And that 1 would activate my tone, my sound, which would tell me this is for me. And my sound would be, say, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I would know, and everybody else would know, when the phone went, ooh, that's for Daddy, that's for me, that's mine, mine, me, mine alone, hello, hello, whoever you are. My son's code would be the number plus 2. And that would activate a totally different sound. Zip, 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 zip. Zip, 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 zip. Zip, zip, zip. So I would know, I don't have to, it's for him. But I'd be sitting there in the privacy of my own home all day, and the phone would be going zip, 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 zip. Zip, 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 zip. I'd have to pick it up and say, the bastard's not in! I have 2 telephones. I have a telephone which rings. Just nice. Ring, 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 ring. I have another one that sounds like an attacking eagle. I don't know why we need that. It does. It's in the kitchen. It sits on the wall. It doesn't actually sit on the wall. It's perched on the wall. And I'm sitting there in the morning, and mornings are not my best time. I'm sitting there reading the paper, trying to lift a cup of coffee. And suddenly the phone will go, bloody coffee everywhere, all the time. And I pick it up and I say, hello. Fuck! Nanya! Get off the line! Do we have parents here? Do we have parents in the audience? Do your children use the telephone? Have they at any time ever, once in all their lives, said to you, Daddy, Mommy, can I pay for that call? Little bastards. You spend your life with this, and then eventually they grow up and they leave home. They depart. You've got rid of them. Get out. Go away. Into the world they go. The phone will ring. It's them reversing the charges. Not to find out how you are, but whether there are any calls for them. I will say good night. Thank you. And may your God go with you. Diarrhea pouring in torrents out of all that. And then I would drop them at school, still talking. I'd leave them there for 6 hours, knowing they were going to talk to each other for 6 hours. I'd pick them up, they'd still be talking. Back in the car across London. I would take her to school in the morning. And not only would I take her to school in the morning, but I'd take all her friends to school in the morning as well. There was Belinda from next door. And then there was Melissa from 2 doors down. And then there was Alexander from somewhere else down the road. And they never stopped talking else. I've watched the hand become an extension of the phone, or the phone become an extension of the hand. It is extraordinary, the need to talk on the telephone all the time. When they were younger, I would take them to school. I would say, for example, my daughter Jane. I traffic jam and lean out to the person next to me and say, "Excuse me, it's for you." My children have grown up, in a sense, in a different way with the telephone than I did. I've actually, over the years, watched my children, who are not children any longer, young adults. I would just pick them up and go, "Hello, Belinda. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Melissa." And they all get in the car. And for 40 minutes, we used to drive across London, and they were all there. The four of them.